Good afternoon. Welcome to Guiyang Report. I'm Ink in Guiyang. Being one of the most important parts of Guizhou Hong Kong Investment and Trade Week in 2012, a contract signing ceremony was held at Renaissance Harborview Hotel in Hong Kong recently. After the ceremony, 9 projects with almost $2 billion will be settled in Guiyang. The 9 projects involve 6 areas: modern service industry, cultural tourism, strategic emerging industries, equipment manufacturing industry, the development of agriculture and processing industry, among which 6 projects have been invested over $100 million. With an investment of $280 million, the first phase of Binhe Commercial and Cultural Center will remake the Nanming Hall and areas around it, as well as the former Guiyang power plant. Invested $480, the tourism project of Wudang Beiyang Mountainous Culture will develop Beiyang Road and areas around to build mountain sports facilities and start hotels to create hopscotch, which is estimated to increase 1,000 jobs and whose annual tax revenues are nearly 100 million RMB. The equipment fair on the 11th 2012 China Safety Production and Coal Mining Industry and the Second Energy Technology ended in Guiyang a few days ago. With the theme of equipment, energy, development, and science and technology, the fair is one of the series about Safety Production Month and Energy Conservation Week. Over 500 companies including Shandong Energy Group company, Tiandi Science and Technology company, Sany Heavy Industry and Yangquan Group showed more than 1,000 kinds of newest, qualified, and highly developed products, covering coal mining, emergency rescuing, energy conserving, and environmental monitoring and controlling. With the end of the National College entrance exams, many students and their parents have been attracted by the 3rd International Education Exhibition held in Guiyang. The overseas university are the public ones from the United States, France, Italy, Singapore, South Korea, and some other countries. There are many advantages in studying in those universities, such as low cost, high-quality education, and more importantly, they all cut off some of the tuition fees for Chinese students. Among them, Singapore University will reduce up to 80% of the total tuition fee according to their government policies and offer jobs in Singapore to the graduates, which becomes a focus of the exhibition. The university admissions officers from different countries introduced their own exotic cultures, characteristics and specialties, degree programs and graduate prospects. Both students and parents had great communication with all universities. In the 2012 Beijing Google Spring Auction, many renowned Guizhou local wines were welcomed by many buyers and made a wonderful show with increasing auction price on the spot. All national well-known wines, such as Maotai and Wuliangye, were collected in this Chinese wine session auction, and among them, a large number of best wines were from Guizhou province. On the spot, the auction hall was packed with more than 200 auctioneers. A bottle of Red Star brand Maotai in the 1950s was still in its good condition, although half a century had passed. And the 5-star trademark was visible through the covering paper. All people were attracted by the pure fragrance of the long history and well-preserved wine. Its starting price was 190,000 RMB, and everyone wondered how much it would worth after all.
最后一次105万，掌声给476号先生，恭喜您！谢谢。
In addition to Maotai and Dong wine, other Guizhou wines were also attractive in this year's auction, and there was a significant increase of numbers and price of Guizhou wines. A few days ago, students from our sister city Fort Worth of the United States came to Guiyang for the 10 days of Guiyang Fort Worth Middle School Summer Camp. It is the first educational exchanges between the two cities.
Seem like very nice people. They seem very friendly and welcoming, and I'm very anxious to get to know them better and meet their family and see how they live and their lifestyle. Yeah, I hope we can become good friends. I think we will. He seems like a nice guy.
接下来几天的话，会怎么样来带他来贵阳？
比如说去筑城广场玩一下，在家里包一下饺子。 然后去看一下阳明祠，希望让他们更多的了解我们中国的文化。
Besides staying with Chinese families, our students from Forwards will also visit some of the tourist sites, such as Guiyang Village, Jiashu Tower, Guizhou University, Huangguoshu Waterfalls, Xijiangmiao Village. During the summer camp, students from the two cities will conduct colorful exchanges such as basketball games, Chinese learning, and so on.
We want this to be, with the agreement of Guiyang, to come every year because we want the learning and the friendship to continue through the relationship and building friendships and learning about the history and culture of Guiyang and taking it back to Texas.
The summer campaign this year is an important part of the educational exchanges between Guiyang and Fort Worth. The camp has performed as a platform for both cities to communicate and share their educational efforts and cultural influence. And it is also a step for Guiyang to open more fears to the outside world. The children's stage play Little Hui Hui's Wish in Pleasant Goat and Big Big Wolf play series has been staged in Guiyang recently. The play was jointly launched by Guiyang Broadcast and TV Corporation and Guiyang Hotel and Cultural Media Corporation.
Little Hui Hui's Wish is the third of the Pleasant Goat and Big Big Wolf stage play series after the successful launch of Memory of Thieves and Three Wishes. In the play, modern network became part of the life of the goats and the wolves living in the grassland. Pleasant Goat and Big Big Wolf, though being enemies each other, became good internet friends and made an appointment to meet under an old tree. However, that day, their life was interrupted by an unexpected accident rarely seen in 1,500 years. The accident damaged the memory of Big Big Wolf, who no longer knew whether he was a wolf or a goat. Under the help and love with the kind goats, Big Big Wolf recovered.
数到3，一起说啊！1、2、3。
Besides the vivid and interesting plot, the innovation in the production also adds great charm to the play. It skillfully combines Chinese traditional shadow puppet and high-tech multimedia, which creates a similar 4D interface for the audiences. What's more, audiences are involved in the performance with interesting interactive games. All this makes the play the first of its kind in China.
Now let's have a look at some news in brief.
Recently, the first program of 2012 Huaxi Summer Art Festival, Media Music Festival and Bands Invitational has been held in Guizhou Minzi University. Over 10 national rock bands attending this competition. Media Music Festival is the first domestic regional music festival. Dozens of professional bands both at home and abroad attending this performance each year. It is the first time that the invitational contest has been held in the Southwest. There are 4 divisions: Guizhou, Sichuan, Yunnan, Guangdong. Huaxi Guiyang is the main division. On the 7th National Cultural Heritage Day, Guizhou Provincial Department of Culture organized a series of activities in the Provincial Museum to show the achievement in Guizhou and raise awareness of the whole society to inherit and carry forward splendid traditional Chinese culture. Besides parts of the ethnic handicrafts, traditional miao clothes, and embroidery, which were collected between the 1950s and 1980s, were exhibited at the perennial session of Provincial Cultural Center.
That's the end of today's Guiyang Report. I'm Ink Ren in Guiyang. Thanks for being with us. See you next time.